Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. As the majority of you probably know by now, at the beginning of January I had a total hysterectomy. I wanted to film a video giving you guys an update on how I'm doing because, as you can imagine, I'm being asked quite a bit. There's a lot about that day and that overall experience that I'm still processing and kind of working through, so my apologies if this video is a little vague. We're doing the best that we can. First off, I just want to say that my surgery day was best case scenario. I could not have asked for a better overall experience. As someone who struggles with pretty severe anxiety, normally surgery days are very high stress for me, and this surgery was not like that whatsoever. It was overall a very calm and relaxing day, which sounds kind of weird, but it was. Surgery itself was a very straightforward procedure. We didn't have to mess around too much with scar tissue or adhesions. There was actually none that had developed since my last surgery, which is awesome. And my endo had not returned as well, so I was actually able to celebrate 1 year in remission from that at the end of January, which I am so thankful for. So surgery was great. It was, like I said, very straightforward. He just went in there, took out what needed to be taken out, and closed me up, and that was that. So it was very easy. I've done a couple surgery walkthrough videos on my channel in the past, and if you've watched those, then you know that every time I wake up from anesthesia, I wake up into a really bad panic attack. And it's really scary. I feel like I can't breathe and it feels like I'm dying, and it's just overall not fun. And this was the first surgery that I have had where that wasn't the case. I literally just woke up like I was taking the best nap of my life, and that was that. So like I said, it really was best case scenario, and I'm very thankful for that. All that aside, what I am beyond the most grateful for about that day is this was the first surgery that I have ever woken up from where my pain was gone. So yeah, I'm finally pain-free, which you guys know has been the goal all along throughout this process, was to get to a point where I could live my life again and not be 100% controlled by my body trying to hurt me. So we made it. I followed up my surgery with hyperbaric treatments, which was the first time that I have followed up surgery with that, and I honestly believe it did so much to help speed along my recovery. Recovery for my surgery is 12 weeks total. I just now hit 4 weeks. So I think that the hyperbaric treatment straight out of surgery did a lot to get me over the initial hurdle of those first really hard weeks of recovery. So I did that every day for over a week. 2 weeks after my surgery, I decided to follow up with hormone replacement therapy. My ovaries are the only thing that I kept in that whole process, and although they have their own blood supply and can function without having a uterus or anything else, sometimes it just takes a while for them to get back into the swing of things a little bit. So they haven't quite figured out what they're doing yet, and in turn I was having really bad hot flashes, probably 8 to 10 times a day. Yeah, they were very intense. So I started hormone replacement therapy. I'm on, I think, week 2 of doing that now. And I was really skeptical at first to do it because I don't like messing with my hormones at all, but it's ended up being one of the biggest blessings post-surgery that I could have asked for. I don't have any hot flashes whatsoever, and so now I'm back to fully just feeling like a normal person with normal hormones and no pain, and I feel like a brand new girl. So that kind of brings us to where we're at now. I'm kind of almost to the halfway point of recovery, and it honestly doesn't even feel like I'm healing anymore, because where I'm at right now is already 8 million times better than where I was prior to having the surgery. So it's been a little difficult to pace myself and not just try to get back into the swing of things straight out of the gates. I'm definitely struggling with resting and standing still, but yeah, I'm feeling really good overall. I honestly feel like waking up with no pain is the equivalent to feeling like you are being given a second chance at life, and that just is really scary to navigate, but also really exciting. So I'm in the midst of figuring out what that looks like, and especially moving forward what my life looks like now, because it does look different than how I thought it was going to. So it's a little daunting, but also I am just so hopeful, and I already have all these plans of stuff that I want to do, and I'm just really excited to be fully recovered so I can start living my life. I did want to take a moment to thank everyone who's been a part of this process over the last few years. Coming home from surgery, I was just surrounded by so much love and support, and it really does make a difference, especially in those first few days after surgery. So to come home and have gifts being delivered and flower arrangements and 2 weeks worth of dinners being dropped off at my house every single day, and not to mention all of the messages that I got, I'm very thankful. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone for that. I don't want anyone to think that that sort of thing is forgotten or kind of like pushed to the side, because I remember everything. It doesn't matter how much meds I'm on or painkillers or whatever, that is what I constantly go back to and think about in terms of, you know, my recovery. So thank you so much. I am so excited for this next chapter of my life. I think that's it. Hopefully this wasn't too vague. I don't really know what to give details on and what details you guys want to be given. So hopefully that kind of gives you like a general overview of surgery and how I'm doing. Above all, just know that I am pain-free, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.